Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Archive. And yeah, I gotta explain, but I'd still like to let people know I'm gonna be a little bit later than normal. Like, not my usual, I'm just pushing everything to the last minute kind of thing I tend to do. But I'm generally just gonna be like a lot later than normal. I'd still like to let people know. You shouldn't have to do that tomorrow. Well, I can't stream tomorrow, but I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I should have to do that from like Sunday onwards. I shouldn't have to. No promises, but I shouldn't have to. Anyway, let's do a few momos and then I'll get on with the main story. Actually, let's focus on some characters who I've already got the LTD for that I need to finish up. Sensei, are you free? Are you free right now, Sensei? Kavoto's Halo Festival starts tomorrow, but before that, I'm not reaching out because I need counseling or something on my mind. It's just that I want to repay you for all the help you've given me. Oh, okay. If you want to have time right now, where do you want to meet? Thank you for accepting. I'll send you the location right away. I hate the new preview window. That did not need to change. Like, I could see the stream fairly well. And that small box up, in that small little box now, I can't see shit! Because of it's so freaking zoomed in. Yeah, whatever. Hatsumi was waiting in the cooking room. Hello, Problem Maker 69. Oh, fuck you too, Devil! What do you mean, Problem Maker? What do you mean? I see that reference. The Problem Solver. I see that reference. The fuck do you mean, Problem Maker? I'm fine with the sacred numbers, but why Problem Maker? I solve those most of the time. Most of the time. If you're coming, Sensei, this way. Hatsumi, your track jacket, do you like it that way? What are you talking about? You were just talking to yourself? Oh, okay. This? Just some honeyed lemons, nothing special. That being said, they are the reason you're here. I was making some juice for the Toasty Task Force members. I thought you would like a jar as well. And no need to politely refuse, I have plenty. You probably won't have time to prepare anything for yourself tomorrow, so if you think you'll like them... Of course I'll like them. Thank you, I'll enjoy them. That's relieving to hear. Thank you for accepting. I'll put some in this container. What? I'm like a manager? Ah, I see. I suppose I do give off that image. Hatsumi? Somehow, somewhere, I messed up. What? Why would that be an option? What did I do? So, that's how it is. Is that how I look? Is that what you think? Are you saying I look more like a supervisor than a student? Or you think I look like a parent? Hitsubi, please calm down. That's not what I'm saying at all. Oh, are you sure? I mean, I'm sorry then. For getting so flustered. I keep messing up in front of you. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help but feel self-conscious. I wish people would only see the best of me. In that case, if that's the case, then what did you mean by manager? Like, one of many things from the best side of you, I'm actually envious of the students you take care of. So, how have you been doing, Steg? Real freaking busy, but I have been okay. How have you been? I don't know what you're saying right now. It's not a big deal. Besides, I would take care of you more if you asked. I didn't mean anything by that. I'm just saying, I'll take you up on that offer. Sensei? I don't know how to respond to that. Normally, this is the point where I'd say you shouldn't say such things, but for some reason, I really don't want to say anything like that. I actually take back what I said earlier. I'll take care of you without you having to ask. Oh my god, the way she is looking at the screen with that slight blush, wife? I assume you'll be fine with me bringing you things like this from time to time. There's something different about you right now. Is it because you're wearing something much more casual than your uniform? Yeah. Well, personality-wise, she is kind of acting a little different, too. I can see why it would seem that way. It's all your fault. Be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for always looking after me. For letting me look after you. After that, I helped Hitsumi make the rest of the honeyed lemons. Made enough for the entire Justice Task Force, so it was a lot of work, but Hitsumi was happy each moment she was working. I'm gonna take up so much of your time as usual. Thank you so much. And about the honeyed lemon jam, there's still more than enough, so please don't hesitate to let me know if you run out. Actually, don't hesitate at all to reach out to me whenever you'd like. That is so many upcoming birthdays. Somewhat of a tangent, but do you ever feel like you're usually good at suddenly become... Would you ever feel like things you're usually good at suddenly become much more difficult? What are you talking about? It's just that there's something in the air. And all these sights around me, and never mind... Please don't mind me, I'm sorry I mentioned it, Sensei. field day before lunchtime. I saw Hitsumi alone on the bench as she was walking out of a box with a box lunch. Hitsumi, are you eating alone? Hmm? Oh, Sensei, I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, one of my duties is to guide students during lunchtime. I figured it would be hard to find time to eat, so I was taking this opportunity before I got busy again. Sensei, why are you looking at me like that? Hmm? Oh, you mean this? As you can see, it's a simple meal comprised of sweet potatoes, hard-boiled egg, and a tomato. Must be concerned about the Mumble Talk message I sent. Sorry to make you worry. Is today really the best day to be watching calories? Are you sure this is enough food to make it through the day? Yeah, it's... Hitsumi. 1, you're beautiful. Stop worrying about it. 2, well, it's a good thing to watch what you eat and try to stay fit and take care of yourself. If you're at a freaking festival, Hitsumi, just enjoy yourself a little bit. It will be fine. One day will be fine. I think the calorie count is good. Honestly, isn't a day like this the best opportunity for effective weight loss? But... There's all these food stands that have access to things you don't normally have. But I'm hungry. I mean, it's lunchtime soon. Oh my god, the mob chants. I mean, I love all of the mob chants. They're all so cute. But the Justice Task Force mob chants in particular are just they're just so adorable. I love these ones in particular. They're so cute. I want to eat meat! Meat! You're a real carnivore, aren't you? The obvious choice of a day like this is parfaits. Parfaits, do you have any idea how many calories are even just 1? You'll gain weight. It's a freaking festival. Have fun, damn it. Don't be ridiculous. You're going to be running around all day. This is the perfect chance to get away with eating something like that. Does that mean we eat more meat? Absolutely not. The parfaits are parfaits are the highway. Meat can't be beat. Oh my god. I don't even know what a parfait is. I don't even know what that food is. It sounds fancy. That's probably why I don't know what it is. Hold up. I'm going to pick a side, and it's going to be on the correct one. What is this? Oh my god, that actually looks pretty good. Easy yogurt parfait recipe. Oh my god, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, you know what? I am not picking a side here. Both look delicious. Why not take both? Mob-chan A and B. Easy solution. Have both. Jesus! Calm the fuck down there! Jesus! Oh my. I'm a little eepy. Mark, I'm sorry. There's a lot of temptations surrounding you. More tempted. I see. The path of inner peace lies to walk away from the outer temptations. Can't be swayed by these juicy, delicious, mouth-watering temptations. I have a long way to go on the path of inner peace. It seems I'm ashamed. What about the honeyed lemons we made? Oh, those were for the other Justice Task Force members. I wasn't going to have any. After all, honey is very high in calories. My efforts would be meaningless if I had something like that. Hitsumi, it's a festival. Enjoy yourself. Just let yourself go for a day. Why don't we have some together? What do you mean, Sensei? Huh? We're only sharing a small amount, so the calories count will be fine? Well, maybe that's true. But I gave it to you as a gift. And you already ate some! Not I'm grossed out by that or anything. I just, you know, in a way, it would be like, never mind, it's nothing. It's got flustered over nothing again. Trying to take your kindness the wrong way. Thank you, I'll take a bite. Just one tiny, insignificant little bite. Was that sound effect, devs? I approve, but... Oh my god, that smile is so cute! Oh. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at that smile, she is so freaking cute. I've been eating only dry and sour things. So now to have some sweet in my mouth, it's since this sensation just tastes been so long, too long. Oh no. What have we done? We have awakened a beast. Hold myself back any longer. She just ate the whole freaking thing, didn't she? Hatsumi, are you okay? Hatsumi, wait! Hatsumi, you okay? She just ate everything, didn't she? So much better. I ate every single one. Oh. Sensei, so, listen, the thing is... I'm very sorry. Hatsumi, it's a festival. Enjoy the freaking food. Is that hard for you to understand, woman? Damn it. I should Hatsumi before leaving. We awaken a slumbering beast. It's okay. We can share some together next time. Jesus, you are in great condition, Hatsumi. You are beautiful. Stop it. You know, I've been thinking about something lately. The most of your job is paperwork, like at your desk, right? But it's no good for you just to sit for long periods of time. How about some light exercise? Field day must be very motivating. Wait, Miyu. Wait, I thought I did all of Miyu's momos. Oh, does she have a rank 15 one? Okay, I might have to do Muse, because does she have a rank 15? Oh. Ignore that. Does she have a rank 15? I'm gonna have to check that. I had some free time, so I contacted Hatsumi and scheduled her work. I might do one extra Momo. That being Hatsumi. Not Hatsumi, Miyu. But by the time I got to the small gym we decided on, Hatsumi was already there. Oh, you're here, Sensei. I've been waiting for you. You got here early, but I got here even earlier? Of course, that's the perfect attitude for today. Perfect attitude for today? What do you mean? Today has been an earmark for stamina training. I had a few things in mind during Kavo's Halo Festival. That's a ways off, but for now, I thought I'd give a few simple pointers. Correcting your posture, showing you some good stretches. Not as a coach or anything, I thought we'd go into this workout as workout buddies. Is that too much? I've said out loud, I feel kind of awkward. Sounds good to me, looking forward to it. That's a relief. Exercise should be fun, not burdensome. Actually, what you said before, it's what gave me this idea. Shall we start off with something light? What's your definition of light? I'll assume it's movements. And complete a set of exercises. Oh, okay, so she actually has, like, human-level exercises and not something like Samir. Sensei is actually... Okay, I'm imaging Sensei is just built like a brick house at this point. Because he takes walks with Shiroko, which is already an insane amount of distance. In of itself, like, he could barely keep up with her. And it took, like, just walking all day from sunup to sundown to get somewhere, so... Shiroko covers just an insane amount of distance, casually, so... He was forced to endure Samir's training for a bit. A lot of these girls are just straight up superhuman, and he can keep up with them to some extent. So, this guy has to... This guy has to be just built completely at this point. After surviving Kavotos this long, he has to be. All the running this man does. It's been 2 years since I played Fortnite. I just had a victory, and I got a victory royale in solo mode. Congratulations, I do not play Fortnite. Is that a good thing? Oh, Sensei, can you hold on a moment? Say just like that, I'll be right over. Your head should be lower for this movement. I'll correct it for you. For this, to this. Hitsumi, something is touching, is something wrong, Sensei? You seem uncut. What are you doing to me? You think you found your own? What do you mean? Did I press too hard, or... Oh, wait. Wait, what? Is it because I'm weighing Sensei down? Is that I'm too heavy and Sensei is too nice to say or something? No! I'm pretty sure you're accidentally assaulting the man. Hatsumi, why the sudden distance? I'm sorry, Sensei, I never meant to... You're fine, but... Huh? We should take turns? Okay, now what? Okay, now I'm confused. What? You can watch my form this time. I mean, I guess I don't mind. I feel better if I contributed too. Fair enough, you can help me this time. Helping with my posture. Then, I'm counting on you, Sensei. What did he mean by something as touching? What happened? I need answers. What did she do? That should be 3 sets. Should that be it for today? I'm sorry, I said that as if it was a given we'd keep doing this together. I didn't mean to impose. Oh, you assumed that was the case, too. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to. I see. Then we're in agreement. Thank you, Sensei. I'm looking forward to next time. Okay, I'm actually genuinely curious about her wings, though. Like, that's gotta get in the way of exercises, and not just exercise, pretty much anything. Like, if she goes for a swim, all those feathers will get basically weigh her down, basically cause her to sink like a rock. Running, the amount of air resistance they'd get. Those have to get in the way. Not to mention weight, too. Just being able to move, just regular movements have to be, certain movements have to be awkward for her. What's the point of exercise? Actually, I think it's the opposite. The best part of exercise is that you can treat yourself with that sort of food. Etsumi, you are in great shape. Stop worrying so much about it. You normally only do 3 momos, but if Miyu has like a rank 15 one for one of those items, I might do that. I don't really use Miyu though. Where is Miyu? And I don't really use her, but she's not gonna be the lowest Miyu. I don't even know what the relationship rank is. Where is Miyu? Oh, well, yeah, she does. Yep, she does. Someone took a closer look at Yuko's L2D and noticed that one of Sensei's expenses is a booze budget. Apparently, Sensei started buying alcohol not even a week into arriving into Gavoto's. Okay, oh, also, hello, cool guy. It's been 2 years since I already read that. Well, I mean, to be fair, look at the amount of chaos that unravels here on a daily basis. Day 1, he was already in the middle of a war zone. Just trying to get to the Shale office. That, just as daily, I can see that driving someone to needing something to unwind at the end of the day. I can see that. Plus, it doesn't really mean much. Plus, it doesn't really mean much. Hell, I usually have, one of the Seagram's, drinks at the end of the day, too. Like, the Jamaican Me Happy. Like, light stuff like that, I'll usually have a little bit at the end of the day. Before I go to sleep. So, that doesn't really mean all that much. Also, the amount of PTSD this man has to have. Like, for God's sakes, Tsurugi... Oh, she struck a volleyball with the force of a freaking artillery shell when it hit. Him walking around knowing that some of these girls could do that stuff and just accidentally just gank them. Just right... Yeah, I could see how he'd have a little bit of PTSD too and need some alcohol. Poor man goes through so much shit. That's understandable that after a week he started drinking. You can't blame the man. I might do one extra Momo. Because it's been so long since I've got to talk to the cute little rabbit girl. Oh, never mind. Hina's got one. Never mind. Sorry, Miyu. Sensei, do you have a moment? Hina, is everything okay? You see, I took the day off, so I don't have any prefect team duties to tend to. Would you like to spend some time with me? Yes. Of course, just as It's just as a personal wish, I don't want to trouble you, so don't feel pressured. For something like this, you can pressure me as much as you want. I'm already on my way. I swear this badge has... I swear this badge just plays favorites with some of these girls like Kina. There's no way around it. He just straight up plays favorites when Hina's involved. This is gonna be the last one, then I'll get on to the main story. I don't really do 3. Without a moment's hesitation, I hurried to Hina's room. I'm here, Hina. Yes, Sensei, please come in. Excuse me for a moment. He actually generally does act very different around Hina. Well, now, Sensei, you must have rushed right over here. Right over. Look at all that sweat. Are you alright? Did something happen on the way here? No, I just... What the fuck? Okay, I get very... This is very confusing as to the scale of this place. I've heard the size of Europe. I've heard the size of the US and Canada combined. I've heard the size of the US. Size of the US. How big is this place? And how much distance did he run to get here? I'm assuming she's in Gehenna. How far did he run to get here? I can see this happening I can see Shiroko pulling this, but how did Sensei? Holy fuck! Are you alright though? Are you alright though? Okay, this is just literally just my parents aren't home meme where they just dart out the door. It's literally just that meme. That doesn't make you superhuman. That is just straight up a superhuman feat to just sprint there. That fast too, nonetheless. Well, you see, I was a bit overworked with my prefect team duties until earlier this morning, but that allowed me to take the day off for the rest a bit. Oh, should I be here on your day off? Well, actually you're here because of my day off. I wanted to see you, Sensei. Of course, I didn't really think you'd come so willingly on such short notice. As a child's request, and you were very kind to grant it. Thank you. Don't mention it, I'm always glad to be here for you. Is that so? Good. Okay, I feel bad for leaving. I love how I just immediately saw Hina had one. Just like, okay, never mind about Miu. I'm doing her. I'll make sure to do Miu's thing next time. I mean, I guess I have extra time, so I guess I could. Nah, I gotta get started with the main story. I gotta get started with the main story. So, Hina's gonna be the last one for the last Momo I do. I'll make sure to do Miu first next time, though. It's a bit late to say this now, but you also mentioned that these art circles, and, well, I don't exactly look my best. Can't believe I invited you to come see me like this. Thinking it over, how should I put it? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, I'll say that. Don't worry about it. What's important is that you're enjoying the rest of your day off. Oh. Sure, let's make the greatest break ever. Yes, let's. Oh, sorry, it says it's something else. I was so busy that at work I skipped breakfast. Ah, damn it, last echo, now I have to! Now I have to! Damn it, Last Echo! I'm so busy, you... Work, I forgot to give us. Straight up, I'll start. You'd better start with a full stomach. That's very true. Should we venture out to look for something to eat? No, that's a negative. Why? I can't allow you to waste your energy like that. Would it truly be a waste to go out to eat on a day off? But what do you suggest then? I don't have much to eat here at home. I'm thinking... Do you like cup ramen? Well enough. Great, give me 3 minutes, we'll eat it together. But Sensei, you surely deserve more than cup ramen. Okay, seriously, it's like, as much as I like Hina, like, I generally I generally feel bad for just making, like, cup ramen. I'd actually want to take her out somewhere, like, to enjoy really nice food and everything on her day off. Has a chance to relax at a restaurant, eat some nice food. I would generally be trying to like, give her a really... Unless she just wants to, like, rest at home, I'd be trying really hard to make sure she had a great day off. But that might be it. Maybe she just needs some rest at home. But I generally feel bad, like, she as overworked as she is, just settling for a cup of ramen. I came all the way here. I was hoping to serve you something more proper. It doesn't matter what we eat. What matters is that we eat it together. And you'll need that energy for what happens today, Hina. I will not be down bad. I am trying my best. Damn it, you're not helping. Unless you don't want it. You don't have to. Just because I say. No, that's fine. I don't hate cup ramen. I've had it now and again, during operations mostly. It's just that it never felt like a proper meal to me. It's convenient, at least. Well, I'm glad to hear you hadn't had it too often. You need to eat well, no matter how busy you get. You, of all people, should be the last one saying that. I mean, okay, in Sensei's defense, that's not because he can't stop to eat. It's because he wastes all his money and feeds himself, survives off bread, apparently, from what we've seen from the beginning of the game. That's not that he can't stop to eat. That's just financially a responsibility. I could say the same to you. Good point. Plus all the food that the students seem to give him and gift him, just... You got plenty. Still, now that I think about it, sitting here in my room with you, waiting for a cup of ramen to cook, it's rather refreshing. It's ready, Hino. Let's eat. Alright. How is it? It's good. After that, I continued various activities on her day off. I mean, to be fair, if this is her day off, this is Gehenna. If she sets foot outside, something could explode, so... Maybe it's probably best she just stays indoors. Like, I give it 5 minutes before something gets her attention. You'd like to sit and watch TV together? Is that a good way to relax? Just sit and watch whatever's on TV. Without expecting anything special to be on. They're acting almost like a married couple. I wouldn't know, but if you say so, Sensei. We watch a sketch comedy show featuring celebrities neither of us had ever heard of. Last echo. Down. Down, last echo. Hina, I know, let's build a house of cards 4 stories high. What? Just out of the blue? So that kind of simple labor can be having a soothing effect on the mind. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be any good at it, but I'll try. We failed time after time, but we laughed throughout, enjoying the challenge. Yeah, those Gehenna Academy grounds are tightly guarded. Be prepared. Every district ahead of us is occupied. Yep. We have enough to pay their toll if they don't decide to double it. Then take decisive measures to escape this threat. Alright, all I have to do is get to that deserted island. Wait, what? Wait, are they playing a board game or are they playing D&D? Oh, there's my answer. We played a board game. Travel around the regions of Kavos, rolling the dice to accumulate realists. They're playing this universe's version of Monopoly. That attack just took us down to half health. Don't give up, we still have an elixir we've been saving. The elixir, right, if I drink it now, I'll get my magic back. I'll be able to blast, and then I can blast this boss, but then, if we need it later for a stronger boss, I can't decide. I'll save it for, I'll save it for now. If you just got your shit rocked, it's best to use the item to take the boss down. That is when you use it, otherwise you'll end up one of those guys who has an inventory full of crap after you've beat the game. I am not talking from personal experience. I understand how you feel. I really do. We played a video game that I brought a while back and had time to play. Did we win or did we lose? That sounded like the victory sound. And that's how we pass time together. Before I knew it, the sun was already going down. Ah. I didn't think I'd have so much fun today. All thanks to you, Sensei. I'm just glad I could be of help to you. Besides, it was a good day for me too. I got to see an unexpected side of you. Oh, an unexpected side of me? Well, you're normally very meticulous with everything. Yeah, when you gave him this look to your face. Huh? What look are you talking about? Hey, Sensei, I'm just kidding. Ah, you really are something. Hey, your work as a prefect is pretty tough, huh? I'd be lying if I said it was easy. But now, it's so natural to me, it's like a part of myself. Ever since I first put on the Prefect Team armband, I felt a weight of it every day. At times, I wanted to run away, and at times, I wanted to quit. Now and again, I wanted to complain and just say I couldn't handle it all, but then there are days like today, when I realize I've persevered and come this far thanks not only to my own effort, but support from others. And now there are people like you, Sensei, who've placed their trust in me. I know I can go on without giving up, no matter how tough or challenging it gets. You're really amazing, Hina. Really? Oh Oh no, anyone could have done the same in my situation. I don't deserve that sort of praise. You deserve all the praise in the world, not just anyone could do what you've done. I wonder if this is part of the reason why Sensei seems to genuinely, like, treat her very differently than a lot of the others, because she is willing to, like, go push herself well past her limit, go through hell and back to basically do whatever she needs to do. Basically the same thing that Sensei does, really. Like, she just never stops. And she's always trying to do what she needs to do to keep up with the prefect team and everything. Pretty much, kind of very similar to what Sensei's doing, so I wonder if that's part of why he kind of generally seems to treat her different. You've shown extraordinary commitment. I'm just telling you the truth, like a teacher should do. She goes well above and beyond for pretty much everything. Well, I suppose I understand. I won't. Although I never really use base Hina. I don't really like a lot of the students who have that expensive EX skill, because I just never use them unless I don't have a choice in the matter, and I need another, like, a particular explosive damage unit out, a particular damage type AoE out. I almost never really use them. I just don't like the high cost ones. I mean, she's a good damage dealer if you don't use the EX skill, but it's still a little expensive for my liking. I said, Head Prefect, I'm so sorry. I know you're off today, but... Okay, the Prefect Team Mob-chans are pretty cute, but... the Justice Task Force Mob-chans is still kind of my favorites. I can see why they're kind of a favorite for a certain website among the other mob-chans. Moving on. There's a huge commotion right now in the Gehenna North District. What? There's an all-out war between the Hot Springs Apartment and the Helmet Gang? What are they fighting about? And here we go, just another day in Gehenna, another war broke out. God, I would hate to see what happens when whatever poor bastard decides to piss off the entirety of Gehenna and gets all their sights set on them. The day Gehenna stops fighting each other, it has a single unified target. I feel for whatever poor bastard manages to do this. Alright, that's what they're mad about. I have a feeling that's probably why they blew up the, artillery gun, even though it's owned by Kaisar. It seems like Gehenna would be the one that generally just tell Kaisar to fuck off. Like, who would want to be the one to tell him to get him to pay that debt for destroying that giant tank thing? Who would want to be the one to try to actually force that on them? Well, Sensei, that's it for my day off. Yeah, sounds like you had your hands full. That's probably why they're able to destroy that tank without without even caring about the whole Kaisar, like how Kaisar tried to basically hold Abydos liable for damages, all that, whatever exactly that was. If they destroyed it. So yeah, I can see why Gehenna would be the one to just tell them to F off, so they just did it anyway. I can see that. I do, but I had a full day of rest with you. I'm ready for it now. If you'll excuse me. Did she just change right in front of him? I would like to point that out. This head prefect has work to do. Take care, Hina. I do love her uniform. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I just noticed that when she's all dressed up and ready for battle, her horns have a glow to them. But when she's not, and she's just relaxed and tired, they don't. I just noticed that. I knew they had a glow to them, but I never noticed it was that when she was actually completely calm. That's kind of cool. Okay, fine. I wasn't gonna do Miyu, but since you dropped that comment, I'd rather not spend this much time on Momos, but since you dropped that sad comment, I am now going to do Miyu, right after I equip that thing, because I know I'll forget it. And also, I'm pretty sure it let me equip Miyu's before I did it. Where is Miyu? Where is my rabbit? Yeah, I did. So you don't even need to do them to get it. You can actually get it, equip it, and then do it. Oh, Hina. I already equipped Hina's. Hey, Sensei, I'm going downtown tomorrow. When you go downtown tomorrow, can I come too, if that's okay? Of course. What's happening downtown? Well, I have to go downtown for an SRT mission. Are you going to be in a fight? No, nothing that intense, you see. We receive requests from the locals who bring us leftover vegetables here and there to get rid of some vermin. I can go with you for that. I can go with you for that kind of mission. Are you sure? Might be time consuming. I need a drink. I've already wasted way too much time on the Momos. You had to drop that sad face. You had to do it. You had to do it. You had to make me feel bad for Miyu. You know. Oh, I am so sorry. I just smacked you right in the head, Pupper. I didn't see you there. I didn't see you walk up next to me. You had to make me feel bad for the Miyu, the girl who I just genuinely want to hug already. I did not mean to smack you in the head. I did not know you were standing right by my chair. I just flung my arm down. I just smacked my Pupper on accident. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were there. Slander, don't you slander. I can see it right there. I went to the specified building rooftop to help out Miyu with her mission. It was still early in the morning, so the cold wind on the rooftop had chilled me to the bone. Current time is 0830. Temperature at 7 degrees Celsius. Wind speed 20 knots from southwest. No sights of the target. Tango Charlie yet. I hate to bug you when you're so focused, but what kind of animal are you looking for? Oh, Sensei. You see, we receive requests from the locals to eliminate a crow that's been going through the trash cans in the area. A crow? Yes, they said that the crow in this area has been ripping up trash bags in search of shiny things to steal. Problem is that crows are really smart and hard to get. They know how to hide from guns and even what times in the area are less crowded and safe to pillage. So I'm going to hide on this rooftop with a tranquilizer gun all day, try to catch the crow alive. Given all that, do you really want to wait with me, Sensei? Sniper missions tend to be a lot of waiting. We have no idea when the target will appear. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Sitting around is my secret talent. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Well, that's a relief, if you mean it. In that case, I'll continue my surveillance. But the cold only got worse, and it was getting unbearable. Sensei, are you cold? You've been shivering the entire time. I'm fine. Are you not cold, Miyu? I've always been more sensitive to high temperatures rather than cold. I am the polar opposite. I can't stand the cold. My ghillie suit is pretty thick as well, so that helps too. I need to move around to warm up. I'll go grab a warm drink at the convenience store. A warm drink? Wait, Sensei, just a moment. I have it right here. You can have this. Oh, it's hot cocoa. It's hot cocoa. Please help yourself. We've been up here for a while, but I think the thermos should have kept it warm. It's nice and toasty. That saved me. Thank you. Nice and toasty. Of course, I'm really happy I could do something like that for you, Sensei. You always bring this thermos on missions. So to keep you hydrated. X-ray snipers avoid drinking liquids during mission as much as possible. It'd be a problem if we lost our target because we had to go to the bathroom. So we hold off on drinking anything until the end of the operation, no matter how thirsty we are. What's the purpose of the thermos? My squad members made this hot cocoa. Whenever we have a mission during cold weather, they make some hot cocoa or tea to help keep me warm. So I use the thermos to warm my hands throughout the mission. It's nice because it's almost as if my squad members are right here with me, even though I'm by myself. You really treasure your squad members. Of course. After all, together, we make up the Rabbit Squad. For the remainder of the mission, we pass the thermos of hot cocoa back and forth, courtesy of the Rabbit Squad's warm love. I need to know, did you get the crow? Did she ever get the crow? I need answers! What is the fate of the bird? I thought she was actually just gonna... I thought she was just gonna game over the poor thing. For a second. Okay, anyway, I gotta run to the restroom real quick after I drank a lot of water, so I will be right back, everybody. Also, I have, I broke the rule and I actually used some of my things. I got swimsuit. I don't have any other relationship things yet to do it, plus I wanted to stare at Wakamo a little bit longer, but... I have swimsuit Azuna! I have her now. Oh my god, the way her bikini hangs off because there's just nothing there. It's so freaking cute. But anyway, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, get something else to drink. I'll be right back, everybody. And then I swear that I'll actually do the XD-Con, story mode, because I kind of got sidetracked hard there. Okay, everybody, I am back. I apologize for that. I don't have audio again. The f... You guys have audio. I don't have audio. Something is connected and I don't know where the audio's going. Is it one of my other earbuds? No. Weird. Never question why so much booba. This is Wakamo. She is one of our many wives. Never question why there's so much of it. Or why there's so little of it. We accept all sizes here. We accept all sizes here, Scorpion. Hold up, I have a perfect image for this. Please tell me, please tell me I have it saved on this computer and not my laptop. I've got the perfect thing for this that I made. Is it? Is it? Please tell me this image is on the computer. It's perfect. Shit, it's not. Shit, it's on my laptop. Damn it. I don't have my booba is booba babe. Damn it. Damn it. Now I'm annoyed and I am not going to my laptop to go get it. Frick. Oh, you know what? No, it's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. I had to have posted it somewhere where it is now accessible. And I can save it. I know I did. No, there's no way I didn't post it somewhere. Where is it? I can put that on the wait screen now. Oh, yeah, we accept all sizes here. Maybe I posted it somewhere. No. It's gotta be somewhere. This is of utmost importance. It's got to be somewhere. I had to have posted it on a Discord server or something. There's no way it's just saved on my computer. I never posted it anywhere. This is of utmost importance. No, I refuse to accept defeat. I refuse to accept defeat. Where is the meme? Shit, I don't. No. Are you? Okay, so okay, damn it, I can't just search by. Damn it. Well, you know what? I guess it's not posted anywhere. It's somewhere lost to history. Damn it, I gotta find it on my laptop. Damn it. The moment's ruined. The moment's ruined. The booba is booba me. My maid is it's the moment's ruined. I had a perfect thing to. Scorpion saying why so much booba? I had a perfect thing for it, and now I've lost it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Do you ever look like Nero's ass like you wanted it? Yes! Wait, do you ever look at Nero's ass like you wanted to? Did you ever look at Nero's ass like you wanted to? Well, not the particular image that you mentioned from that artist, no, but I have looked at it in other artists' work many times, yes. But anyway, on to the story. I wasted so much freaking time at the momos. I did not mean to do that, but you had to do the sad Miyu thing that forced my hand. I had to do it. Did you make a tier list? No. Oh my god, the older sister is hot. Why do the evil ones have to be the hot ones? Why? I would faint too! Wake up! Don't pass out, our sister's finally here! Actually, I give you my deepest gratitude. Be the first to do so, for I was on the verge of fainting as well. I mean, to be fair, if I saw this, I would. I probably would too. Hey, your sister's hot. I mean, you all are. But she in particular... She looks like a Kentai Collection Abyssal ship. They all do. Her in particular, though. Hello, Ein. Oh, the others don't have a halo. She does. Oh. Hello, Soph. Oh my gosh. Hello, Or. Yes, hello, elder sister. Malkoth! You remember our names! I was worried you weren't going to remember us. But that doesn't matter. Now that elder sister has awoken, we will fulfill our objective to perfection. What do you require of me? Oh my god, she is so freaking hot. No, they don't. Wait, oh wait, is Ein, Soph, and Or not prophets? What do you require of me? Are they not prophets? Are these three not? Score 1 for the Commonwealth, score 0 for Zig. What do you mean by this? Nothing at all, elder sister. You can't just say that right there. Right here. Yeah, because you have us. The perfect engineers, scientists, and above all, your younger sisters. So please just relax and entrust everything to us. Okay, this implies that Malkoth existed before all of them, but didn't have a body or something? This is very weird. How is she the older one? How does she remember them? She just got brought to life. Also, they just created life. I'm Ein, so, I'm in charge of the physical support, the equipment management. Also, do you like machines? I like them a lot. I'm Soft. I take care of all of of your periphery weaponry systems. And if anyone here starts spouting ridiculous nonsense, I take care of that too. I am Or. I am here to keep all things perfectly balanced for you. I shall make it so no one can lay even a single finger upon you. Please be at ease. Or there is no force on heaven or earth that's gonna stop me from having this waifu. No force in heaven or hell is gonna stop me from having this waifu. Then, that's our introductions. If you don't mind, then, you two... Okay, you know, we have a lot of lolly-type characters. We have a lot of, more blessed, larger female characters. But we don't have, a lot of, taller characters that are just really, really petite. We don't have a lot of those. We've got Chisei, but we don't have a lot. We've got... the wheelchair girl. I can always have a hard time remembering her name. But we don't have a lot of them. I particularly do like this build, too. Oh my god, she is freaky. Yes, she's... Yes, would. Would. I'd like to pose a question. Ein, Sof, and Or, are you not already well acquainted with me? Well, that's true, but... how would one put this? If possible, we desire to hear it from you, from your voice. They're engineers. Ah, okay. I have a serious question, Snake. What does the Commonwealth score 0 for Snake mean? I'm not quite understand however, I feel I must accept your supplication. Again, hello, Ein. Hello, Sof. Hello, Or. I am Melkoth, the 10th prophet of Decongrammation. The pilgrim of the kingdom that reached the ends of the world, the last Sephra, and the final will. The horizon of our journey that converges to a single path. Pass. Most definitely pass. That's not just furry. That is a fucked up level of furry that I don't know. Pass. Unless it's with a super sledge. That brilliant intelligence that follows the path of the 10th. I will cast a shining light over all lands. Everything shall worship the pilgrim of the kingdom that reached the end of the world. Elder Sister. No fair. I want a hug from Elder Sister too. I want head pats. That pouty face and Soft is so cute. Me too, Elder Sister. Pat. Oh, that blush. Ein needs the head pats more than anybody. Okay, seriously, the way it looks sometimes, like with how her... Wait. I did what I just do. I meant to... No, I am trying to do this. I genuinely can't tell with how some of it looks. I can't tell if this is actually their skin or not at times. Because, like, how that one girl's, like, shirt was drooping down on the side. It showed the white pale skin. Their face is pale. But this is pale, too. I genuinely can't tell. But then she has this that makes it look like a suit. I can't tell. Is that their skin or is it not? I can't tell. It's driving me a little insane. I don't see any seams in it. There. Elder sister. Oh. I needed it more than anybody. No fair, Ein. Oh, come on, Soft. Like, Ein ain't the cutest one out of all of you. This is not fair. It is perfectly fair. I want elder sister to hug us, too. That's right. Hugging is nice, but being hugged is a different desire. Well, yeah, it does matter, Last Echo, because that means there is nothing there to actually... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Barbie doll situation. Us too. One must be fair to just live... One must be fair to... And just to live life without consequences. Therefore... so... Elder sister... Soft? Or? Yes. We are prepared for hugs, elder sister, whenever you are ready. Ein is troubled. Okay, so Melkoth really seems to like Ein. Shame on you. Oh. Little sister reprimanded us. That was not my intent for you to feel so discouraged. Anyways, the elder sister is awake. It's time to move on to the next step. Yes, the next step. What is it exactly? Something has not reached my ears. What is this next step? It is a declaration of war. A declaration of war? It would appear that she has once again acquired more meaningless speaking habits used by strange humans from somewhere. So where is she getting this information from? What's the long hard thing? Now this, where is she getting this information? You're right, that it's a habit from humans, but that doesn't mean that it's meaningless, does it? They called it, a violation of a treaty. I'm saying that treaties are a meaningless play for humans to begin with, Soft. I don't think it's a bad idea. Ein? How could it be even Ein has fallen for Soft's wicked schemes? Hey. It might not mean much to us, but it might mean something for the humans, right? Communicating with the humans is still a bit too scary for me, but as she said, seeing as Ein concurs, we should not do as Soft suggests. She really... Okay, so she... Well, it's clear that, Melkoth has a favorite. That Ein is just gonna be the one she just pampers constantly, and I understand why. I would too. If both Elder Sister and Ein want to, then I shall fall in line. Great, then let's prepare for this declaration of war as Soft calls it. Yes, since Soft seems well versed in a topic, let's leave it to her. declare war on who? Indefinitely? Yes, and without question. But, declare war on who? Because I don't think you quite understand what happens if you declare war on Kavotos as a whole. You're not ready for that smoke. The four of you... I don't care how strong Melkoth is, she is not enough to handle that much firepower from everyone. If you're actually going to declare war on Kavotos as a whole, that's not going to go well for you. It's not. It's just not. You have this shield, and that's the only thing that's stopping them. Yes, and since Soph seems well versed in this topic, let's leave this to her. Absolutely, trust me. It would be cool if she is like a powerhouse that could even like just manhandle someone like Mika, though. That would actually be kind of a cool threat. Phew. That was hard, but we did it. Oh no. I put that in the title for a reason. I know Rio. I know how Rio is and what she considers to look good. The Advent Guard, those statues she made. I am afraid of what she has done to our girl. That was hard, but we did it. Good work, everyone. As Emmy said, it was truly a labor of love. I do feel a certain sense of accomplishment now, though. However, is this truly acceptable? What's the problem, President? It's sufficient. At least, it is from certain perspectives, so it's fine, right? Miss Rio, please say something. You were the one who led the whole project. It's Advent. Oh my god, that smile. That smile. It makes me still feel so bad for... This generally would make me feel bad for saying this looks bad, but I get the feeling that that's what's gonna happen. She looks so happy, but... Oh, Rio, this is gonna hurt me as much as it's gonna hurt you. And possibly more. Oh no, oh no, oh no, it's, oh no. Oh no. It's worse than I was expecting, oh no. Rio, what did you do? You've massacred our girl. Kai, would you like to tell us how you feel? Oh no, it's worse. They look like the freaking TV things from Fallout New Vegas. Oh my god, KK, I'm so sorry. Rio, what the fuck did you do to her? Oh my god. Oh my god, Kay, no. No, what did you do to Kay? No. No, what did you do to her? What did you do to Kay? I mean, it's better than not having a body, but how? No, what did you do? No. 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 What did you do? I demand that I be returned to my data form. That is not an option, Kay. Everyone works so hard for you. Personally, I especially like this wheel structure. Bipedal walking can be inefficient after all. I don't care about efficiency! You could have at least made her a body that looked cute or something! You could have even made her look like a female version of the Kaiser soldiers or something. What did you do to her? And if you ever need to flee, the boosters will grant you the needed output if its embody is the very embodiment of rationality befitting of Miss Rio. Emmy. I don't give a shit about it. I don't give a shit about efficiency on this. Something that looks like you or Eris is infinitely better than this. Efficiency's not the problem here. I think give her a body like that looks like Eris or you or something. I don't think no one would want this. It would trade. No one would want this over being able to look like someone like you or a normal person. What did you do to her? It does look cute to Rio. Yeah. No, Emmy. She needs a normal human body, a human-looking body. That's right, Kay. There's an old saying, if you run, you gain 1. If you move forward, you gain 2. You shouldn't run away here. Do you even know what that means? Honestly, no. Damn it, Toki. Himari, Rio, you have a responsibility to speak here. Just what is this? Also, let's face it, she has human emotions at this point, it seems. That is going to be hell to her having a body like that over a regular human-looking body. That is going to weigh on her over time, I am willing to bet. I get that that might not be a thing you can do, but Rio, I almost said Miss Rio, but Rio, being familiar with the old gods, or the nameless gods technology and all that, given enough time, should be able to find a way to replicate something similar to whatever technology was used to make Eris. Just as a dojo this body, just so you know, of course there is. I'm not even remotely surprised, Last Echo. This is someone's hear me out. There's not a debate on that. I know for a fact that there probably is. I have not seen it. I probably don't want to see it, but I know it's a thing. I know. I just know it. I don't need to see it to know it. I refrain from comment. Unfortunately, I suddenly remembered a very urgent matter I must attend to immediately. Okay, seriously, jokes aside for real though. How she's talking, it seems like she does have human emotion and everything. Same as Eris. So, looking like that would genuinely start to weigh on someone over a regular human body, because there's a lot of things they can't do or enjoy. Not to mention, like, human contact and stuff is gonna be odd if your whole thing's made of solid steel. I don't even mean that in the sus way, I just mean in general, just like reaching out to like touch someone or anything. Just your body making out of cold hard steel, it's just not gonna be the same. Like having that metal hand's not gonna be unless it's like a case where it has the same, it can still feel like touch in the same way like a human hand can. If it doesn't have something like that, it has like sensors to tell that you are making contact with something, that alone is enough to drive someone insane. Oh, no, Last Echo, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna look it up. Not even for sus reasons, like, I genuinely want to know what someone was thinking and how they managed to make something about that. Like, I'm genuinely curious about how someone actually did that. What kind of weird shit did they make? Why are you running away? It's avant-garde. Is that the only thing you're capable of saying now? Calm down, Kay. At least you can move around now. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Would you like a handshake? At least you can move around now. You're the worst. I meant to click #1. Shit. Now. Why? I mean, it's not like I don't get why, but why? I mean, it's better than not having a body, I'll say that, but not having a human body like them, like, or at least like Eris does, where she is mechanical in nature, but it's still fleshy at the same time. I can see, like, not having a body like that and having one with a wheel on it, it's gonna start to mess with you. It's one of those curiosity type reads I know that don't. It translates into something Australian. Okay. But yeah, for now, we could... Okay, at this point, I'd be generally, like, speaking up a little bit for Kay here. And saying, like, I'd be generally a little bit concerned for her. And I would bring up, like, Rio and Emmy and the others that... Having a body like that, not having a more human one, is gonna be a lot of weight on her consciously. Like, that's going to mess with her later. But it's good that she's able to move around now, yes. But I'd be generally, like, raising a concern for just for her own mental health. That we need to work on getting her a body similar to, like, Eris or the rest of the students. Because that's gonna have a lot of problems, considering the fact that she does have human emotion. That's gonna lead to a lot of problems. In many different ways. So I'd be actually speaking up for her at this point a little bit, saying it's a good thing we got her to be able to move around freely. But we do need to fix this later. We do need to work on this later. You know, it's time to get ready. Ready for what exactly? Do you not have... I do not have a good feeling about this. To meet the princess who's waiting for... Kay, of course. I mean, you also could have put a more higher, like, resolution screen on her or something where she can display her face, at least. Can I please go back to being Data? No, you can't, Kay. Above all, it would definitely make our adorable Eris very sad. Why? Oh my god, she's got the crying emoji. Oh my god. Why do you have to... Why do you choose now of all times to say the right thing? Also, hello Nakamura, I have returned. With much better internet. KK. I can enjoy your new body. Whoa, I can't... Also, that wheel... No, there's actual... No, and also, the wheel design's okay, but there are times where jiggly, like, bipedal is just better than wheels. Like, it's great on a flat surface, sure, but being bipedal just gives you so much more options for, like, going across terrain, so they at very least should have did that. Like, going across rough terrain stuff, the bipedal thing, if you can get to walk right, it's gonna be so much better than a wheel design. How was Geb? We didn't fight Geb we haven't fought Geb in a while. But we got a new elder sister who is extremely hot and will just pamper Ein to no end. And you also missed a minor crash out trying to figure out if their suits were their skin or if that white was their skin or if that was their body. Because if it's their skin, it means they're like Barbie doll smooth. But I see no creases or anything that indicates it's a suit. Oh well, balancing problems. I mean, there's plenty of other walking robots. It's not like Kaiser doesn't have those up the ass and that we have them as regular citizens. But yeah, that's generally something, but yeah, let's get me generally something I read just out of curiosity. Because I need to know, like, what the artist was thinking. What creative, I'm curious about the creativity. Well, I can't speak for the entire sea, but now I know what our immediate surroundings are like. It's starting to get cold. Let's head back, sis. I agree. Chew. I'm starting feeling cold. But still, let's just wait a little longer. Why, Momoi? So we can meet Kei's new body, duh. But we could do that indoors, too. No way, Yuzu. Something like this should be a huge surprise. I kinda get that, actually. I will hunt every single prophet, scrap them screw by screw, and claim Melkoth. Melkoth is my waifu. You get none of them. The only one I leave open is Kaya. That's all you get, Nakamura. The prophets and Melkoth are mine. Not the prophets. The engineers and Melkoth are mine. You can have the Kaiser. All you can have is the Kaiser General and the Kaiser General, whoever that buff robot is. You can have them if you want them. After I'm done scrapping them and using them as a toaster. You can have them. And the black suit. I kind of get that, actually. Ah, a moment talk from Sensei. Well then, it's time. Let's head in, Eris. Nah. You can take Ein, or I'll take Soph and Melkoth. No. Nope. No, nope. 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 And no, I get Ein or Soph and Melkoth. I can easily handle all four of them. You really think that gun scares me even in the slightest, Nakamura? You really think that scares me even in the slightest? You think that... My snake form could... Never mind. It's not like I can match Dromagon in my snake form. Never mind. That you really think that gun scares me? I hunt dragons for fun. Not even for sport or loot, just for fun. You really think that gun scares me? Yes, you'll be the one doing the hunting. Sure. Sure. I'm looking for... I'm up for the challenge. Bring it on. Bring it on, Nakamura. I'm up to the challenge. Okay, so that emote did not look like the hands together. It looked like... Okay, so I saw that emote and it looked like... Have you ever seen those, that meme of like the stoner eyes? Or the whatever they are that you... I can't remember what they're called. That's what that looked like. Snake? I hunt snakes for a living. I'm down at my grandfather. I'm not one of those little tiny noodles you see going through the grass. Okay. Snake is allowed to claim any that he can properly pronounce the name of. Melkoth, Soph, Ein, or I actually could pronounce them wrong. And the ones I can't pronounce too. I am the sensei of this world. They are all mine. Heavy Armor Tifrith is coming. Let's see who's better for Melkoth. Bring it on. Yes, understood. I might be willing to have Tsurugi, if not for the fact that she showed she can't control her strength and could very well just end you on accident after the volleyball incident. Alright. Flame, you want to play that game. I lick all of them on the arms. To claim them as mine, you'll never break that rule. Scorpion. This is my world. You cannot get into it. It is mine. You think I give a shit about the rules? How is everyone doing? Warm enough? Why is the random waifu now turning into why is the random waifu randomly changing colors? Yahoo Sensei, I've been waiting, give me a high five. And to be fair, most of the time I can't pronounce their groups. Well, I can usually pronounce their names fairly well. Then it's done, right? Yeah, it's done. When can we meet her? Oh yeah, that's right. The rest of the club members generally had no interactions with Kay. This is gonna be a first time for them. Right now. Oh no, Midori. Okay, Momoi looks shocked. Midori is... what is... Midori looks like she's gonna poke fun at her. And Yuzu's happy. What does it look, Kay? I mean, it's pretty obvious who made it, but still. She should be laughing like... I'm sorry. Kay, it's too much for me, too. So it's very distinctive. Sensei, what's wrong, Kay? Please kill me. I'm being so discouraged. I think you look quite cool. Rio definitely does. Eris is just gonna be... Okay, then we have Eris Squad, we have Eris... She should have just been named Alice, because that's what her number designation spelled! I'm pretty sure that's what she was originally supposed to be, too! Just name her Alice! Okay. Princess, this is, so it's... My apologies, I don't quite know why I'm apologizing, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything and for my current appearance. Shush. Momoi gave that name. And yes, and I'm pretty sure it was originally meant to be Alice, because that's literally what her number designation spelled. And I swear I read something about that too, it's supposed to be Alice. And they also have her tagged as that on it. That'll be good. Okay, for real though, it really should be Alice with how it was the number designation is. Like, Eris's name just feels kind of like an asshole, and the numbers actually spelled Alice. Like, that was a much better name. And having Eris Squad is genuinely confusing too. Because that is also a school. Spelled different, but pronounced the same. Oh, what is wrong, Kay? I think you look really amazing. Because of... yes, because Alice Soft, the guys behind Rants. Okay, but... okay, what's that have to do with this game, though? Why would that be... Wait, are you saying that because of Alice Soft, the guys behind your Rants, is the reason they didn't want to name her Alice? Alice is a generic name, a fairly common one. What's that? There's like no reference or connection to be had between the two. That's just like saying they didn't want to have an MC with a rough kind of brown haircut because Rance had it. That doesn't make sense. That's such a common thing. Nakamura, that gun does not scare me. The camera, I openly admit to being down bad. You're just showing the obvious. Yuzusoft? Seba? Yes, they have... Wait, Yuzusoft, huh? Hell is Yuzusoft? Ah. Oh, okay, so she could have just been named Alice, your point? And it's not like that you would have been that's not like that. You could have just said it was just because of her number designation. Like, there's no reason they couldn't do that. All they had to say is that it wasn't a direct reference to it. And it would have been fine. And so what if it's not? If anybody got upset because it was a reference to rants, I'm pretty sure they could just help the F off without the people playing the game to begin with. They should have just named her Alice. That's also actually kind of funny if it was a reference to Alice Soft, but still. Well, I'm actually looking up what the reason is, though. There's got to be a reason. I doubt it's that, because that seems like just such a loose connection. It's just an out there thing that wouldn't be it. I'm actually looking this up. Is there an actual reason that she was named Eris instead of Alice? Okay, it's okay. So, Eris wasn't named Alice in the global version to a localization choice with her Japanese name, Erisu, was kept as Eris, reflecting her core identity as AL1S, a robotic AI name, and a nod to the mispronunciation that became part of her character. Even in game, she continues to use these. Call her Erisu. English players use Eris. Okay, so it wasn't that. It was just generally a weird, funny localization thing. Oh, and it also literally says Alice on her gun and her artwork. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She actually had Alice written on her gun in that old artwork. Okay, yeah, what I'm finding, it was just a, yeah, what I'm finding is just a weird localization choice. You missed one message. Well, Again, so they name it after Alice Soft and tell the people who complain to fuck off, because it's not, they're not the ones even playing the game anyway. There's probably people who get upset about there's lolly in this game and everything, too. Is it really worth catering to them? Huh? Was I wrong, Kay? I was looking it up as joking. A lot of things, it's just saying it's just a localization choice, and how they translated it from Arisu to Eris. Well, yeah, just ignoring them is an option, but it's funnier if you tell them we don't care and watch them just freaking cope. Or have a freaking brain aneurysm. It's fun to watch them it's fun to watch those people. When you tell them to piss off and they start getting all uppity, it's just genuinely entertaining. At least to me. Watch them get angry. What is wrong? What is wrong, Kay? I think you look really amazing. And I saw that. I saw the, Siba? I just don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not familiar with... Wait, not familiar with that one. Wait, well, okay, Momoi Midori. How does that come to that one? Oh, their last name. Their last name, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm done looking up. I was looking it up. Yeah, oh yeah, I already found that. Anyway, move on with the story. I couldn't find her name being changed because of a censorship reason or anything, but... Okay. Above all, you are Kay no matter how you look. So, I will say one more time, hello, Kay. Kay. Hello, Princess. I'm pleased to see you again. And can you please call me Harris from now on? I know it to be difficult to change right away, but... What? But Princess? Please, we can adjust it slowly. We can adjust to it slowly, okay? Princess. Understood, Eris. Yes, Kay. Thank you, really. I didn't expect you to be out here, Rio. I just wanted to make sure my design was working as intended. Is that so? I believe I recall you claiming that the simulations are sufficient substitute for field testing. I'll say this once more. This is all thanks to you, Mari. Mark my words. I don't intend to and never will acknowledge you as a superior to me. However, I will never be petty about or belittle your achievements. That's not an attitude befitting of a scholar. Naturally, I do have some disagreements about Unk's design, however. You're the one who made this happen. Yes. That being said... attention everyone, it's getting rather cold, so let's migrate back to the base. Let's migrate back into the base. I prepared a warm bath for all of you. It'd be a rather large setback if any of you were to catch a cold, so hurry back inside. As expected from Hamari, you know your stuff. Thank you, Hamari. Well, being a burden in a lot of ways, thank you. We're being a burden in a lot of ways, thank you. It's getting dark outside, so please avoid leaving for now. Night in the sea is harsh. Without proper equipment, you'll find yourself in quite a predicament. My foot is itchy. Understood, Hamari. Yes, even I start to feel a slight chill at night. So you all must be very careful. So you are capable of feeling cold, Emmy. That's rather shocking data to me. Anyways, regarding our schedule from here on... Rio, that was... Yes, I saw it too. What's wrong, Miss Rio? Did something happen? What did you find, Miss Rio? Please inform us. We're in danger, aren't we? Yup. No, I have a feeling she was being honest. She has never been one to lie. It's an emergency, ever. Please return to your posts. What do we do? Find somewhere safe and to sit, and please stay put. What is happening, Hamari? I'll cut to the chase. It's a signal from the new prophet. The coordinates will be sent to the same location we were last detected. Same location where we last detected strong signals, where the multidimensional barrier currently is. This time it's less of a burst and more of a constant, so we'll be able to identify it. The identity of the new prophet. That's right, Sensei. This signal is the 7th prophet of Decongrammation, Netzach. Netzach. Again, that was a Library of Veruna character. We get to meet Yasad. Netzach. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, first time I played Library of Veruna, I just misread that name when Netzach got introduced as Netzach. Like, why? I really just had to go look back to see, wait, is that actually the name I just read? I should go back to look. Oh, hold up, I got shut off my light. One moment. Correct, Sensei. In the Tree of Sephiroth, Netzach is the 7th. Sorry to interrupt you, President Hamari. You're forcibly connected to an unidentified communication line. It's unknown for now, but next on, whatever you do, don't F up. I spelled bullshit. You know why? They said Melkoth was the final prophet, and clearly there was one that came after Melkoth. Well. There I was, so curious about what our friends were doing, and here you still are. Okay, good. I can swip out my earbuds now because they are dying. Melkoth is the final prophet. Well, clearly not, because Netzach just got spawned. Unless they already exist and we just haven't met them. Hold up. My Bluetooth is broken. There we go. It was hidden for a specific reason? Huh? Oh, it's just a late introduction? Ah, okay. Okay, so the others already... I thought they were still making the profits or whatever, or something like that. For some reason, that's what I thought, like, how they just finished, like, making Gebra. I thought they just made another one. Okay, that's why I thought happened. Okay. Wait, Gebra did just get made during this, right? They created her? Or it? Well. There I was, so curious about what our friends were doing, and here you are, and here you still are. Oh, come on, you should have given her the Metal Gear alert symbol when the exclamation mark pops up. Oh, come on. Princess, no, Eris, come this way. Is something the matter, Kay? My instinct is telling me that revealing ourselves to those children would be dangerous. Oh, the way they were talking, it sounds like they were still working on Geb. Like they just finished her and was still working on her. Hello? And you better be careful. We are now going to do something very scary to you all. That just looks cute. What you're doing just looks cute, and this is like the least intimidating and concerning message you can send us. I just went, aww. That's literally the reaction you would have gotten out of me. One of the others definitely should have done it. Myself, significant doubts as the necessity of this message, Soph insisted. Yeah, so right now we're declaring a war against all of you. A declaration of war. Now let's hear them out. Before that, it would appear that they've finally completed NetSac. You're wrong. NetSac, dearest NetSac, was already completed a long time ago. Yeah, we were just hiding NetSac a bit, so it could become the Steel Continent. And naturally, it's beyond your comprehension to perceive what incomparability prodigious feat this was. Buddy, we have fought the Chroma. If you want to talk, we deal with shit that we can't comprehend on a daily basis. This is not, I shouldn't say daily basis, because the Chroma's not a regular occurrence. But we have still dealt with shit well outside of our realm of possibility and what we could possibly comprehend, and we still won. I doubt this profit's really that much of a concern. Declaring war on Kavotos is a bad idea, no matter how you look at it. It ain't shit compared to the Chroma. We fought that thing in the space station and we won. Bring it. Not much scares you after seeing dead space markers appear, okay? That has an effect on you. Once you survive that, shit just doesn't scare you anymore. Naturally, it's beyond your comprehension to perceive what income... Oh, I already read that. It's simply a way of life for people of your feeble caliber, but what a shame. What a shame. I almost feel pity for you. Here is that Melkoth is revived from another vessel. Well, that did kind of imply that, because they talk about how the way they talk, it's like they know each other already. Because when the triplet brat was creating Melkoth, Soph said, "Will elder sister remember us?" Oh yeah, that too. Plus, they're acting like they all knew each other already, too. Seal continent? Oh, not even Rio figured it out. Well, again, that only makes sense. Great job, Ein. As expected, look at you achieving the unimaginable like this is just another day. That's what it is to be us. Thank you, Soph. I will continue to work hard. The Steel Continent, yes. It evolved from... It's the evolved form of Netzach. And the continent made of metal, able to endlessly expand by using forbidden power to convert any and all matter it touches. A steel continent that can expand. The space station's still scarier. I'll only put it in a way that even you, a simpleton, can understand. To describe the steel continent in your limited vocabulary, it is that of the nameless god's power. And one of the biggest characteristics of that power is that it can fundamentally change the composition of matter. And here's a pop quiz. What happens if a structure made with that power comes into contact with other surrounding matter? Impossible. It can modify the composition of things it comes in contact with. Good job, that's correct. Anything it touches that touches the steel continent becomes one with the steel continent. It's an invincible continent with a vicious appetite that can expand as it pleases. Yes, if you set foot on the steel continent unprepared, you will instantly be fused to the steel continent forever. Ein, Soph, or do you require my insistence in any way? Elder sister, no, it's okay. You have to worry about these things. We'll take care of all of it. Aren't you curious to learn just how far the steel continent can spread? This is what you call a plot twist. We too are curious, but because we don't know Netzach's limits, the steel continent's limits. Exactly. I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing how big it can get. Our Netzach, the steel continent, will eat everything in its path and grow and grow and grow. It won't be long until Komodo shares the same fate. Isn't that great? Isn't it incredible? Aren't you so shocked that you're at a loss of words? There's one thing I want to ask. What is it? Since we're declaring war at all, as a special service, we'll answer your question. What is your goal in turning Komodos into a steel continent? Are you trying to resurrect Decongrammation? You adult, how dare you speak the Master's name? Do not dirty the god of the 10 divine letters. You're not worthy. Incredible, truly incredible. You prove yourself to be so time and again, Shell Sensei. Just you wait, you'll see when the time comes, no one will speak so carelessly of the Master's will. This will change your "I don't believe it" to "I don't want to believe it." We'll show you no mercy regardless of how you may beg, for in 3 days' time, Kavotos will be no more. How many times have I heard this? Exact lied. The steel continent will consume all. Ketha and Bana are scouts. Chakma is probably a transportation since it can be changed into a ship. Hod is the hacker. Chesed is the army supplier. Gebra is artillery. Tefrath is a base security. That's my theory. In 3 days. Had anyone else said the things they just did, I would have dismissed it as delusion. But coming from engineers of Decongrammation, we can hardly take it lightly. Hit it with enough artillery that'd make even Gehenna blush. What do we do if we invade the steel continent unprepared? Yes, they said we would become part of the steel continent, never to return. The likelihood of that is almost nil. The steel continent can likely only transform inorganic matter. Okay? Yeah, oh wait. Would Eris be considered organic? She is machine, yes, but she also seems fleshy, too. Like, not, like... She still needs to eat and everything, too, so there's still... Would Eris legitimately need to be concerned about this, or... Would she be fine? That's right. Why don't you and Eris go into hiding when they appear? I felt something bothersome would happen if we encountered those three now. Anyways, I listened to the entire exchange, and my response... It's a ridiculous joke. Is that true, Kay? Yes, Princess Eris, it's simply a degraded utilization of the Nameless God's power. Wow, you're so reliable. This is what it feels like when the design gets adjusted for the enemies turned allies. No, in those cases, and most typical for them to become weaker. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And could you really say Kay is weaker or stronger now because that was Eris's body? She didn't really have a form, so... so you know those kinds of games tropes... So you know about those kinds of game tropes too, KK, that makes me happy. As Sensei already mentioned, one of the trademark powers of the Nameless Gods is material reconstruction. Yes, Protocol... Atramasis was of a similar vein. Yes, correct. Anyways, the Nameless God's power is capable of fundamentally changing the relationship between waves of matter itself. Interpreted as collection and transformation data. There's no fundamental difference in the end. Matter is energy, and energy holds value. The Steel Continent and Netzach, the proclaimed 7th prophet, there's nothing too special to note about them. Even compared to Protocol Atrahasis, it's rudimentary. However, what is it? I suppose that material reconstruction at such a large scale cannot be similarly dismissed either. The fact that we have no means of retaliation against the Steel Continent. What is our plan of action? Even assuming case theory of steel content can only affect inorganic matter is correct, we still run into a plethora of issues. Correct to begin with. To begin, it's surmised that my Amos, and therefore K, would be unable to approach it. It would render my Ebi Ishu useless as well. I was just about to say, would there guns and clothing as well also be affected by this? And what do you know? Majori says the exact thing I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about it for such reasons. I was like, I generally wanted to know. Like, wouldn't that mean, like, clothing and stuff couldn't be used there either? Because that could be a potential issue. By chance, does that mean we won't be able to use any equipment or wear any clothes? Does that mean we're all gonna have to go there? And second thought, I'm actually kind of happy about this. Though not being able to use guns is a concern, still. We need to rectify that issue as well. Though I'm perfectly happy with that thing. That one bit. I would not mind that one bit. Not one bit. When you put it that way... Yeah. Of course. A freaking course, Emmy is like, is this a problem? Why is this a problem? Of course. Hello. Is that an issue? I failed to see the problem. Of course, Emmy is the one to say this. What? I know what I said. Is that an issue? I failed to see the problem. Emmy, no. You're not the only person who feels that way. No, Emmy, no. You're the only person who feels that way. This is too much for me. Both Emmy and Hanako's is like... Emmy and Hanako in particular, I have a feeling would not be fazed by this. This is the excellent opportunity to flaunt my perfect maid's body. What do you want? What do you think, Sensei? I mean, I'm 100% on board. Toki, you don't need an excuse to do that, but... Of course, Toki is getting really bold. Like, Wakumo levels bold. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this, Toki. Me? However, I do not wish to flaunt to anyone besides Sensei, so I would like to change my stance. This is absolutely a problem. Toki? Taking a step back, there's more fundamental... Even Rio is taken aback by just how bold Toki is being now, just all of a sudden. Taking a step back, there's more fundamental problem than underlying all this, no. Exposing the body of this delicate beauty to extreme environments is, of course, a monumental concern. However, I believe that the multidimensional barrier protecting the steel continent is a must issue. As of now, it is impossible for us to even enter the area. An important point to discuss. Thank you, Himari. But what could we do in a video game would be able to find a barrier or route to bypass this obstacle? Barrier bypass route. Wouldn't there be a back door or something like that then? A back door, you say, I suppose, but that's more of something a hacker would look for in code. Yes, but is there a physical back door? I mean, they're entering and leaving at will, so yeah. Oh no, my internet's dying. My- Did you... Yep, it appears to be dying. I mean, Okay, so after I got to run to the restroom anyway due to drinking a ton of water, so... I'll say I'll go a little bit early and hopefully when I come back my internet is stabilized, but I drank too much water. I have to pee. I don't care if that's TMI. You are now stuck with this information. I'll be right back. I figured since I might as well just take a pause now, because my internet's kind of dying. It's like, it's uploading at 8 megabits. 1 megabit! So yeah, I'm just gonna call it now while it's kind of dying. I'll be right back, everybody. And maybe it'll be better by the time I come back. I hope. And don't ... me, like I haven't said weirder shit. As mine internet fixed its stuff. Shit. Self. Damn it, my Bluetooth ain't connecting again. What the heck? I has food. I got hungry. There we go. Wait, screen down. There we go. That gun does not scare me. Stop pointing at me. It does not scare me. Waited a year, my ass. I was gone for like 7 minutes. I went to go pee and then I made food. Also, don't look into the microwave. Ever. Don't do that. It's bad for your eyes. Don't know why I'm dropping this information. My eyesight's fine, but... What do you mean? What do you mean, yippee? I made food. I was hungry, okay? And I saw my internet was still unstable, so I thought, well... How did you reach that conclusion? What conclusion? I forget. The thing is... I actually did that stutter on accident. Okay, that was actually a real stutter. I was trying to do a fake one, and it just turned into a real one. They said, they said they were gathering a massive amount of resources, right? So maybe. Oh, as your wall resident, I'ma eat that. If you're my wall resident, Oh, wait, my phone's not muted. Oops. If you're my wall resident, how's a way I can test you? What is the item I currently have in my hand? My left hand in particular. And it's a best. Clean up, bite me. I have learned the secret to Asmongold's power. I will one day achieve it. Ah. Right, the resources gathered in the Tundra region being shipped in NetSX Air. Also, they've been using it to get in and out, so... they've been getting in and out some way, the sisters, so... There's obviously a way in and out, and I doubt they're shutting off the barrier for them to get out. Right, the resources gathered in the Tundra region were being shipped in NetSX area. That's right, they even built railroads and facilities to transport and process the resources, didn't they? Yes, they left behind guards to protect the said railroads. If NetSec is capable of converting all inorganic matter into steel, to its steel continent, there would be no need to refine and process resources like that. Exactly, they wouldn't even need to gather resources to begin with. If it worked as they said, it would only need to consume its surroundings to grow. Oh, that's actually very true. Meaning they gathered, refined, and processed resources to... This may not be a correct expression, but to evolve NetSec. We can reasonably recalculate that everything they did was to evolve NetSec into the steel continent. And finally assuming this process of resources were used for NetSec's evolution. There must be a backdoor route somewhere that isn't affected by the material reconstruction. You're amazing, Yuzu. That's quite literally that's quite literally Ooze Queen mode. I know it's not Ooze Queen, but it looks like Ooze Queen, so that's gonna be what I call it. Essentially, since it was necessary to import resources to evolve Netzach, it follows that we must investigate their means of import. So, to put it into game terms, you're saying we should find a shortcut, right? That's right, Momoe, perhaps I should call you Wise Momoe now. Wait, what? I already forgot what her nickname for Momoe was. I don't really get it, but you're complimenting me, yeah? That's right. This is me when I get serious. I'll correct myself. I'll list you as seem to be wise, but end up being a show-off Momoe. Don't get super long, didn't get that super long and super negative. Am I part of some weird title system? I've seen isekai titles far longer than that, don't worry. It seems we've mostly sorted out our next course of action. Much better what? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. You're really targeted such a reason to focus on uncovering the backdoor route. They'll import these to import resources. Mr. Yo, I have a question. What about contacting Millennium or other places to request support? I think so didn't move into the walls of the house. I already tested you to say, for you to say what was I holding if you're moving through the walls, and you never did. So, ha. In my left hand, and you never did. Miss Rio, I have a question. What about contacting Millennium and other places to request support? You might need I've considered it, but there's no time. Based on their declaration, we'll only have about 3 days before the sealed content consumes all Kavotos. Calculating the time it would take to make the calls, select individuals, go through administrative process, all while keeping it confidential, and as well as physically transport them here. Alright, it took us almost 3 days to get here, right? Yes, realistically speaking, no matter what we do, there's no time. You require a special unit that is flexible and readily available regardless of conditions or process. I guess that's basically my life until this point. Rio, then what should we do? I mean, the SRT would be probably willing to help, but it's a matter of getting them here. Sensei offers praise to Hina, and that'll get her here in an instant. Rio, then what should we do? Yes, to use an expression befitting you, you're to protect this. You are going to protect the world this time. Together with you, Rio. How does one typically react to this kind of situation? Yes, it'd be grateful if you thought of it that way. Rio is now officially Eris's companion. The Parliament has been expanded. Word relief, it appears that it was an acceptable response. She didn't do the sound effect like normal. President, what do you think? I'll give her a 70 out of 100. That was very impressive of her. Shall we head out then? Is everyone packed? Make sure you don't forget anything. Sensei, this isn't a leisurely picnic. My, let them be. After all, being too nervous can negatively affect the odds of success. As long as we don't lose sight of our goals, it's not a bad idea to alleviate some of the pressure. Ignore that. Mr. Argue with President Himari. Once things become serious, it will be enough to be nervous about. Is that so? Is that how these things go? Yes, I'm positive that the best feeling one can achieve is saving the world. The same attitude as taking a morning walk. That's right. Most parties that save the world start with a basic quest, like pulling weeds or cleaning a room. Maybe you can apply that attitude to cleaning the club room every once in a while. I actually took out the trash this time. Did you wash the dishes? Vacuum? Bleh. It is okay, Momoe. I did the vacuuming. Eris, it's not okay. She's getting worse specifically because you keep spoiling and enabling her. Did I do something wrong? Absolutely not. In fact, everyone else here besides you is the one in the wrong. Me too? Alex Q's. Thank you, KK. Is it my imagination, or is calling me KK becoming the norm? It's because you're KK after all. Can't you shut up, Sensei? No! I think I've earned this. We could use my transport ship. It's not very big, but it's not small either. I think it's pretty big, Mr. Rio. I mean, yeah, if it's the thing we saw in the background, it's massive. However, on the logical level, it'd be better to it'd be better to be able to bring a large variety of supplies. Understood, everyone. Let's move out. I'll handle transport for your wheelchair, President. I should have Sensei carry me on their back then? I wouldn't mind Princess carrying you at all, Himari. Can you Princess carry me? God damn it! It's like the game knew I was gonna say that! Could you Princess carry this delicate frail frame of mine? I wouldn't protest at all. I wouldn't mind one bit. What do you think? Sensei, do you wish to jump at this opportunity to try such a thing with me? Seriously, everybody is becoming more and more bold. I genuinely did not expect... It actually just hit me. I did not expect Himari to just be so bold right there. Like, out of everybody. I did not expect her to just be so bold like that. Toki caught me off guard, but it didn't feel out... It didn't, surprise me too much. However, Himari, I generally did not expect her to just act so bold like that. Like, not at all. That genuinely surprised me. I didn't even process that at first. Toki, please carry Himari. Understood, Miss Rio. Did I ask you for your help? It's okay, President Himari. People help each other during hard times, after all. From my experience, Toki, every time you say something right, it's always to hide your true intentions. Sensei! Now let's get going. wouldn't mind carrying her, though. Also, I know you pointed out that she wasn't actually paralyzed, like she could walk. It just took a great deal of effort. Like, where does it actually show that? Out of curiosity, because that's what people had said before, but I'm actually really curious as where it shows that. Also, generally, how does she get around in some of the battlefields and environments that we have to travel through? Does that shit just have, like, rocket boosters like the old man from Happy Wheels? Sure, Sensei. Now then, game development department roll out. Yes. As you can see, everyone, we are now in the Tundra region. I remember that you told us about the giant transforming robot you encountered here. Right, I remember that too. This will work for the pilot. Yes, Momoe. Monster transformation robot. This is all we need to make a godly game. There's no way we'll fail. Allow me to ask you this, Momoe. What kind of story are you trying to write with those elements? Well, I mean, they can't just straight up use what's happening as its elements for the story. No harm in taking real events and turning them into a game. It's something that we have done since the games were a thing. Unless decongrammation is classified or something like that, but I doubt it. It doesn't seem to be. That's something to start thinking about. For now, let's start this world destruction. And they could just not mention anything about decongrammation, just reword it. They could just reword some of the elements so there's no reference to decongrammation and just name it something else. It comes from Himari's momos where Sensei gropes her feet. I don't have her, so that'd be why. And of course, it's feet again. That's something to start thinking about. For now, let's start with world destruction. Nope, denied. Why? Miss Rio, as you said, I detected traces of the railroads. Should we land and scout the air, or would you prefer aerial surveillance, Sensei? We'll miss details from all the way up here. Let's make our way down carefully. Understood, Sensei. Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll protect you. Okay, you're so trustworthy, Toki. Do you plan on expressing that sentiment only verbally? Toki, since you're piloting at the moment, it can't be helped. I'll follow Real's orders for now. I will decrease our altitude. Please buckle your seatbelts and be aware of turbulence. Don't worry, you're one of the waifus too, Toki. It's so desolate. That's natural. This area's never been inhabited. Yes, and someone chose these forgotten lands to hurriedly construct railroads. And once they fulfilled their resource quota, they quickly abandoned the facility. The tracks appear to have been destroyed in various places. It seems intentional and active to prevent us from them from being used again. yet remains of the tracks are still here. How should we approach the tracking? Walking all the way there would be a bit... Let's use a vehicle for now. We can bring a transport ship via the autopilot. Let's do that. If anything goes wrong, we'll have the safety of the ship. Don't jinx it, Himari. Seriously, you look like an abyssal ship. All of you. I love it. I do love the look. And then they lived happily ever after. And then what happened after that? We have reached the conclusion of the story, Ein. How could that be? I mean, that's just how fairy tales are, right? Even though I nearly cried in the middle, the ending was almost always predictable. But oh, did you not also come to tears, Soph? That's not true. It was just so, However, it is true that the endings are of a predetermined nature. If that's how it must be, then a happy ending is ideal. That's right. Also, I like that I was the elder sister's voice. I like that it was the elder sister in the elder sister's voice. What's the next story, elder sister? Next. It appeared that you enjoyed the fairy tales Ein saw for. She really seems to like her younger sisters. Yes, I do. I like it even more when you're reading them, elder sister. It has added utility in collecting, and it has added utility of collecting data on humans' reality, right? I see no particular intrigue in said utility. They are foolish stories from foolish humans. However, I do quite enjoy hearing them in elder sister's voice. Which one shall I read next? This story speaks of working-class Crane using its wits to wage revolution against the sly capitalist Fox. Perhaps a tale of the winds and sun conspiring to prolong a poor traveler's cloak. However, the traveler prevails through their many trials. Now, I would like... the alarm? Let's see. Oh. What? The bad adult in Reels group? Return to the tundra? This is... Well. This is that. It appears that their response to Soft's declaration of war. The reason for return to the tundra... they intend to follow the remains of the transport routes. They approached the answer quickly, did they not? There's a chance, however, that, however minuscule, that things will take a troublesome turn. How do you defend yourself here, Soph? This is precisely why I discourage you from copying human pranks, like this declaration of war of yours. Don't worry. Worry not after all. How else to find opportunity to belittle you? Hey! But if they continue to follow that route, then in the end... No, that was precisely why I'm not concerned, Ein. Huh? That's right, that path they follow is one riddled with obstacles. Looks like they recruited more people, though. It'd be worth it to evaluate the situation. I'll do it. So let's start with this person. Let's see, she's called Siba Momoi. Her attitude is that of a disarranged storyteller. No notable characteristics, just harmless beyond measure. I need a drink, one moment. This one's Siba Midori, the younger twin of Siba Momoe. I thought they were identical twins, like born at the same time too, or was she just, or was Momoe just the first one and Midori was the second? Like, and honestly, I thought that if there was an older one, it would have been Midori, because she's the one who acts a lot more mature. Her attitude is that of an amateur illustrator, no notable characteristics, she is harmless too. And finally, Yuzu. Her attribute is, a programmer. For the most part, she seems harmless. Ein, soft ore. I witnessed it only for briefest moments, but did two signals not briefly flicker into sight? Elder sister, please don't strain yourself over such a thing. Exactly, this kind of stuff is entirely our responsibility. You should not save your powers for much more important situations. However, I desire to be assistance to you, my younger sisters, Ein, soft ore. It is not a natural instinct of an older sister to wish so. So brilliant, so noble. Oh my god, I just noticed that the lights in her mask. I mean, I noticed that they like glare bright when she's excited. But they actually change her a teardrop. Aw. However, also, it is more common than not to see such outlier signals. Insignificant noise is all it is. Yeah, these random noises are typically caused by mesons. Theoretically speaking, there is a possibility of error in all electronic circuits. It's called a signal event upset. So, if you don't mind, please place your trust in us. We are your proud younger sisters, after all. Acknowledge, I understand, I shall continue relying on you. That is a big mistake. However, if you do require my assistance, please do not hesitate to request it from me. Will you pledge that? Yes. Well, what should we do? That is, what to do? Leave them be. I knew you were going to say that. Am I correct? No. Why engage them needlessly to lose our forces? Is it not ideal to whistle away their time? Allow them to wander aimlessly. Our biggest goal right now is stabilizing the awakened NetSec after all. That's true, we do need to bolster its expansion rate. So I guess the more time they waste, the better it is for us. What would happen even if that teacher or their motley crew reached the grid points? Tifreth stands between them and the Steel Continent, an insurmountable obstacle for them. And there's even more to overcome if they do somehow make it past the Tiffy. That's also true. It's impossible. In the impossible event that they defeat the Gatekeeper, the Steel Continent is our home ground. They will never be able to defeat it. Well, sorry, Ein. I'm sorry. I wasn't implying that it was possible. It was You know, we have to consider all possible outcomes when creating plans, right? There are also things like quantum tunneling. You're right, I'm sorry. There. As you said, even if the most improbable worst-case scenario comes to pass, we will put an end to all here at the Steel Continent. Our primary directive is to ensure the elder sister will never need to set foot outside. Yes, that's right. Yes, right. They must never. That's it, or would you like to pull a prank with me? Why don't they want her to set foot outside? Or do they just genuinely want to make her proud and make it so she doesn't have to do anything? Interesting. How rare for you to request me for a prank. I'll hear you out. This is a pretty good one in my opinion, so... Like that, what do you think? Whoa. Understood. Wow, Soft. This... How is it that you know my inkling for such things? Or could I not know? You're always in agreement, right? But of course, in the first place, if that teacher's crew cannot even overcome this, their capabilities are woefully limited. I don't think it's fair to say can't even overcome in that situation. 'Tis not my concern. Right. I should begin preparations immediately. Naturally, it will take some time, so have patience. Yeah, good luck. We've been going for a long time. I wonder how far this path goes. It feels like we're following a transcontinental railroad. It's already nighttime. Should we still continue? Understood. Normal circumstances considering the risk, I will condone taking a break at night. However, the steel containment continues to grow even as we speak. We can't slow down now. I'm sorry, everyone. A forced march. I'm fine with that, Mr. Rio. However, it seems that the railroad tracks end here. Really? What should we do? Does that mean we're lost? What do we do? I have more bad news. You're joking, right? I truly wish I was. However, we lost our GPS signals a little bit ago. She's right, what's going on? It's definitely receiving my coordinate. What's going on? I was definitely receiving my coordinates from my personal satellite. You have a personal satellite? How? That's irrelevant. Irrelevant, sure. How? That's irrelevant. What's important right now is that there's a strong possibility we get lost. Get down, hold on to whatever you can. There's nothing in the area to hold on to. Nice. They're in. It worked. Successfully implemented Ein's secret drones. We successfully implemented Ein's silent drones to force their projection of the forbidden power's energy. Excellent. This entire area is now surrounded by a closed energy field. The electronic devices will be rendered useless as if hit by a massive EMP attack. Oh no. Eris, K? Thank you, Ein. You're always of such assistance to us. You're welcome. Our fly wheels always do their best. At least that name is somewhat understandable this time. What's going on over there? It's no use, President. None of the circuits are responding. I set up safety measures against EMPs. How could this have happened? My Ebi issue has also been rendered powerless. If we're ambushed now... Okay, Sensei, let's calm down first. Sensei, okay, let's calm down first. Panicking won't get us anywhere. But what should we do now? Honestly, enough of this. Kay? Kay? It's fine. Harris, it's fine. You can believe me. I know what this is, and as well as how to counter it. Really, Kay? Harris? Princess? Look at me. Look into my eyes. Yes, exactly. Just keep that up. Now then. Let us teach these brats a lesson. We'll make them realize just who they picked a fight with. I've got time for one more, and I gotta call it. What is happening? Why is everyone still? This feels like the beginning of a horror game. Wait, the sky. There is light coming from the sky. I'm scared. Somebody, please help me. That's just the aurora. That's just the northern lights. It's fine. All is well. Calm down, princess. There is nothing to be scared of. Okay? Okay, you are okay. What is happening right now? Moments ago, a significant amount of energy was projected into this area. It's no big secret. Someone has projected a nameless god's power here to create an energy field surrounding the area. That's why all electronic devices have stopped functioning. Modern technology quickly crumbles in the face of it. The cluster of lights that looks like the aurora in the sky is also a distribution structure of the nameless god's power. Oh, looks like an aurora in the sky. We can only we can see it. It'd be a disaster for anyone else, but it's an advantage for you and me. With a place this full of energy, we can do anything. For example, we can temporarily restore a link between the two of us and share information beyond their comprehension. That's why it appears that everyone else has stopped moving. I understand. So that's what happened. Princess, just to check, did you actually understand any of that? I actually did not understand a single thing you said. So, allow me to explain using words they would be more familiar with. Let's put it this way. This place is currently filled with magic, something like mana. And for us who are able to use mana, it's a huge opportunity. I fully understand how this place is I fully understand how this place is full of mana, which is why there are magical occurrences taking place. Yes, something like that, princess. However, I do find the way you address me a bit disappointing, Kay. I would like for us to stand on even ground. I wish for you to stand by my side and hold hands as we walk forward together. Yes, that's exactly why, princess. This is likely the last time I'll ever get to call you that, my princess. What do you mean by that? For a moment, let's talk about the concept of fate. Fate? People genuinely believe in a bestowed upon. People genuinely believe it's bestowed upon you at birth. They believe it is impossible to outrun and change one must over. They believe it is impossible to outrun a challenge one must overcome in life, or everything, or something they must learn to accept. Similar to the hero of fate in your video games, perhaps it's part of the fabric of reality as well. For humans, it is in their genes, bestowed upon them at birth. The impossible to overcome, something to to either challenge or accept through their life. This place is the fortress city of Eridu, Rio's secret city she created to prepare against the coming doom. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this is Kay talking. Why is she blue like Eris? Why is she blue with a green halo like Eris? In a sense, it's a place where our fate was altered all the way down to its genes. Why can they just not use Kay's model without the hologram effect? Why is it Eris's appearance? Or is she just doing that to replicate what happened in the city? I wonder if... No, not that it even matters. Even if they couldn't change that, had some weird thing to do with the halo, whatever reason. Eris's eyes have turned red many times. Why can't this one do that? Just show what? I'm actually curious as to why. This seems deliberate. I wonder what fate was once. I wonder what our fate was once meant to be. Yo, what's poppin'? Not much. A lot of explosives. That's about it. How's it going, casual? You were a princess and I was your servant. It was supposed to be our given fate. But I... Flashbang? Yes, I know, you're correct. People believe you should overthrow fate, leave it in the corner out of sight. What really matters in life is our decisions. Whether it's waking up, when I was waking up, you... Hold on, wait, what is this? Everyone, hold on. Oh, there's no way, impossible, this can't be happening. Let Eris talk. First thing I remember was, I mean, that was absolutely the case, however. You get to choose who you want to be. No, I can't handle the past. Okay? Okay, what's wrong? Okay, is something bad happening? No, not exactly. When I regained consciousness, I believe you, my princess, were the first thought to cross my mind. I remember the princess's name before mine. I reconstructed myself based on that, so it was you, it was my princess that has always supported me at my very core. But what was truly at my core was Sensei's words. So that's what is happening. This is only natural. Sensei is always Sensei after all. That doesn't make sense. Of all people, why that person? This is not fair. I'm so happy. I'm glad that Sensei is somehow irreplaceable and special to you too, Kay. No, I can't admit it. I won't. This life is simply filled with unfairness. However, please do not get too angry. Sensei is... No. I will get angry. I will get mad. I know that you will overcome this side by side with your friends, Princess, and all, with a smile. Even programs fall for Sensei. I mean, granted, these aren't normal programs. She has more or less gained human sentience, so there's that. These are not normal programs. By that logic, Aroda or Plana is also a program, so it's not fair just to call him a program. But yes, she still has fallen for Sensei. I mean, granted, that is Eris's first memory too. I can't remember. Didn't Sensei have to log on to something, or something said that it was a connection was established him, or something like that when Eris woke up for the first time? So that would be Eris's first memory, would probably be him. So it makes sense that Kay would probably end up the same way as well. And that is a wonderful thing. Truly, it is befitting of a hero on a journey with her party. Plana and Arona are god control roles. Require warship headbats. I'm different. I will get mad. I will rebel against those absurdities, those irrationalities, those things that make us suffer. I will struggle, resist, and rebel until the very end. That's right, even if I have to crawl on the ground and drink water from sewers, I won't give in, because life itself is a rebellion. To begin with, someone needs to be whiny to find the balance, and above all, look at how I look. Anyone would be mad. I think it's fine no matter how you look, you're still okay. But I don't like it. But I'm very happy you have a body and could travel with us. Otherwise, we won't have been able to be by each other's side in this way, right? Anyway. Sometimes I wonder if everything went the way it was supposed to. What would you have looked like, and what would I have looked like? All the countless possibilities we have yet to experience. It's something to be curious about them. Of course, there are more possibilities of the number of stars in the sky we can see right now. But somewhere among those possibilities, this potential ending exists. Kind of hot, I won't lie, but I would much prefer we don't have this ending. I do not like this. I'm scared. More than anything, I don't want to change everything to things that never happened. Oh, is this what? Wait a minute. Is this something we saw during, Chapter 2 of the Game Development Department? I can't remember. This also looks like a another possibility on the level of like Shiroko Terror. What happened to her with her reaching out to the chroma? It looks like this is the same level of potential, kind of a bad ending for the timeline if this were to actually occur. It seems like on a similar level to when she reached out to the chroma. More than anything, you know what? I already read that. Yes, I know you would never do that, Princess. Because right now, by your own definition, are a hero. Okay, it would be cool if we got a future chapter or something that does a similar thing to like what it did with Shiroko Terra's timeline. Where we actually get glimpses of a timeline where Key won that battle. Okay. The CG was one of the bad ends shown in PV4. Wait, PV4? Wait, what? PV, what's that? Okay, I know volume, chapter, and then episode. What the hell's PV? Oh, huh? Do you mean, wait, do you mean volume F? Do you know what a hero is, Kay? Yes, honestly, not quite. Oh, whoops. People say a hero is a class that is capable of anything. However, that is not true. It cannot be true. Volume F trailer. Oh, yeah, that's right. So that could make for a cool timeline, though, if we got to see glimpses to another timeline where Eris won that battle. Kay won that battle. That'd be kind of a neat thing to see. When it comes to strength, warriors are strong. When it comes to magic, a hero cannot win against a sorcerer. A hero cannot be faster than a rogue. A hero cannot heal the way a priest can. This is a given, but a hero cannot trade as well as a merchant can. A hero is a class that cannot do anything on its own. Then why would you choose to be a hero? Because a hero is someone who marches constantly forward in with their party members. It is because a hero is someone who holds everyone's hand. That way, a hero can go all the places that the world would be impossible to reach with just their own strength. A hero is someone who is slightly ahead, but just half a step in front. Who is scared, but finds the courage to pave the path forward. That is why, Kay, I wish for you to be somewhere I can reach you. Where I can reach you too. I wish that you and I could gaze upon the same sky and go forward together from the same place to the same destination. This is my request to you, Kay. Thank you, Princess. That is why I must do this. This will be my final job as your servant. What? No, we are not losing you again, Kay! At times, I wonder just what a servant is. Someone who serves you, someone who guides you, someone who teaches you, someone who's trying to learn. Who is trying to learn to walk, to explode forth into the world. Therefore, a servant is someone who will take your hand and forge your path forward. which is why I will never hesitate to scold you when you take the wrong path from time to time. That last one's a bit scary. Although this is no longer your identity, your bestowed fate was the Princess of the Nameless Gods. We can discard fate as we please, but we can also use it. Like how you were the princess, just like how I was your servant. The situation is proof of that. The situation? Look at the sky, princess. Countless rays of light. At a glance, you could even say it looks beautiful. And even the truth is, each and every one of those rays is one of your possibilities. Right now, they're all part of your strength. I've been keeping our existence hidden from those brats. They think we made the Nameless Gods They think they've made the Nameless Gods' power their own, but they are utterly wrong. Do not be afraid, princess. Retake what was once yours upon your heart and proclaim it proudly. You are the master of all, the righteous successor to everything. How you choose to use it is entirely up to you. Use it to open the path as a hero, or cleanse this world filled with agony. There's no god anywhere who can judge or stop you. I'm your servant, the one who serves only you, and there is no other master I will ever serve. Everything is your choice. Right now, your legacy that should be returned to you. As it was my original fate to show you the path, I will now complete my last duty as your servant here and now. K. You're already well aware, the concept of time actually does not exist. It's the same as matter itself. It is but an observed wave that can actually... And what actually exists is near infinite space beyond a very small particle. Depending on the observer's coordinates, the past, present, and future could even be happening at the same time. And we will go beyond the stars and find the possibility and reach out to the next possibility as if nothing happened. So please close your eyes for a moment. My precious Princess Eris. What's wrong, Eris? Kay, you two are so still. I see. Can I ask something, Momoe? How long were Kay and I like that? Maybe 2 seconds? I see, I understand, Kay. Yes, that's how it was, Eris. Eris? KK, are you okay? Yes, Kay and I are fine. Rio, is everything okay? As you can see, all our electronic devices have stopped functioning entirely. Wait, why didn't Kay? Unless Kay actually has some way... I mean, she has a halo. It probably could have shielded her to some extent. I could imagine that would extend, that same thing would extend to her, too. And she probably did something to prevent it as well. But she is effectively just made from... Rio's a moss, so it probably would have had to have been the... She either had a way to defend herself against it, or it was her halo who protected her from some of the electronic damage, maybe. I'm not sure. Interesting. This is just an oversight. The transfer strip is likely far behind enough that it was unaffected, but I cannot access it remotely at this time. I see, Rio, Himari, do not worry. From now on, I will light up the path forward. Eris, do you know something about the current situation? I'm sorry, Rio, I do not completely understand it, but I do know that You can believe in me and Kay, please. Of course, we'll always believe in you, Eris. Yes, thank you, Sensei. Hearing your words gives me courage. Brat's copy power, Kay is the power. Well, yeah, but she's in the body of an Amas. That's... Seems like that would have been damaged by it. Seriously, this has similar kind of vibes to that that one movie that had the Justice League fighting Darkseid, and then Trigon showed up. It was like a Darkseid, one of the new gods, versus Trigon, one of the old gods, like the old original. And he just beat the shit out of Darkseid. This is kind of reminding me of something like that. These new ones, these new gods, these new people harnessing the Nameless God's power versus the old originals, Eris and Kay. It's kind of having similar feels to that. And I'm hoping a similar result, too. Because I see no reason why Kay and Eris couldn't do the same they did at, in, what's-her-face's, in Rio's city. What was the reason Kay got erased when she was on that ship? Wasn't it because they were, like, using, like, technology that was, technology from their enemies or something like that is why it erased Kay like that? So without that risk, I see no reason why they couldn't do that again. And use something like that to destroy this thing. Yes, Eris? Could you help me? Of course. I'll put it simply. This place has been flooded with the Nameless God's power and its very essence. The ship, the ship itself auto-kicked Kay since it was designed to fight air. That's what I knew it was something along those lines. So I see this does not have that same drawback. I see no reason why Kay or Eris can't recreate that again given the proper resources, and well, it's filled with the Nameless God's power, so what better environment to say fuck you to your enemies than this? This is how I was able to stop us in our tracks with no warnings, no measurements, no detection. I understand now. It's good to know that, but can we do anything about it? Absolutely, it's rather simple, Emmy. Since the enemies have created an energy field here, you'll simply absorb it and return it to them. Is that possible? Yes, it is. At least for now it is. Because Eris and I are here, so from here on out, it's Kay and my turn. Look at the sky, Eris. I've designated the target. Can you feel it? Yes, Kay, I can. So this is what this place is like. I would like to show Sensei what I am feeling, what I am seeing, if possible. I will control the output. You won't have any problems collecting and gathering all the injury errors. All you have to do is prove who the real master of this power is. Wait, so are you telling me that Eris, if she learns how to use the Nameless God's power properly, can just straight up, again, given the right resources, replicate what happened in Eridu herself? Does she actually... I assumed that was all Kay's doing, but does Eris have the potential to do that? Shit, if that's the case, Eris might actually be one of the strongest in Kovodos. Yes, here I go. Blinding light. Well, yeah, thanks for the flashbang again, Dabs. There's this sort of light split the night sky in two. The sky filled with a flash so bright that you could barely keep our eyes open, and then... That looks freaking awesome! Wait, what's that light in the sky? Isn't that an aurora? Where did that even come from? It's so pretty. It would be an impossible phenomenon, but this is quite unexpected in a way. Wait, perhaps it's actually the opposite. Since we are present just now, the devices. Yes, as the devices begun working again, but how? You did it, Eris. Yes, of course, Rio. After all, I am a hero. A class that opens a path for their party. What an amazing aurora. Why did it form here? I know the answer to that, Sensei. Really? Why? It's because that light... Is it possible for all of us? Is a possibility for all of us. What's happening? What's the status? The emergency status is an emergency. Our energy field has been completely annihilated. On top of that, the silent drones, the flywheels. Oh, don't cry, what do you call it? Right, we'll avenge you. On the other hand, there appears to be a rather interesting, rather troublesome data in the logs. An improbably strong burst improbability strong burst powerful energy that is what eradicated the silent drones. However, just before the destruction, the forbidden power imbued in the energy field simply disappeared as if guzzled away by someone. Come again, what? Wouldn't that mean one of them is capable of controlling the forbidden power? My earbuds died. And they're not auto-connecting, what the heck? There we go. Come again? Wouldn't that mean one of them is capable of controlling the forbidden power? Who in the world? I would say that Rio and Himari are the only ones with potential. Maybe Toki, if I'm being generous. The rest of them are just little gnats. The energy's intensity superseded all normal expectations. It briefly split the ion sphere on sight. Such a scale of its power, an aurora has formed in response. That much we could confirm. An aurora, I wonder how pretty it is. Right, it'd be pretty, I guess. Anyways, we can say one thing for certain. In their possession of unknown variabilities, something that can freely utilize forbidden power and release an output so strong as to disrupt the electromagnetic field on top of that. What could it be? Our understanding until this point has led us to believe that they were incapable of such feats. However, what has happened. There is no other path but acceptance. However, let us keep this a secret from my elder sister for now. Why? That's a bad idea! For you. I agree. Yes, understood. But what if the adult... if Sensei keeps on going? Will Tiffy be okay? For now. What's up? It's alright. Issues with my throat. Let's up our retaliations and keep taking this. We've been taking this too lightly. I'm in agreement. As Soft said, we must consider all possibilities as we proceed. I'll try to contact Tiffy, but generally regarding Tiffy, or was... Yes, you're right. I'm in charge of managing Tiferet. That said, I accept Soft's proposal of harsher retaliation. Let us show them what we, the engineers, are capable of. You're so cool, Or. Wait, was this whole place constructed with utilizing the power of the nameless gods? If that is the case, well, Eris and Key are gonna be one big middle finger to these girls. Still, why? And the anxious signals just won't stop. It is an absolute impossibility, but there's always a potential of a worst-case scenario. If things do crumble, I'll turn to Elder Sister. Why are you not telling her? It really seems like a good idea to tell her. I mean, this works out great for us, but... Well, I am completely out of time for this one, everybody. I was gonna stay for a little bit longer, but there's a chance I might need to be up early. I'm not sure. I mean, by up early, I'm supposed to have tomorrow off, but there might be a situation where I might need to be present for. Mainly because there's, like, someone there who's, like, really, really sick, and I might need to cover for him. So, yeah, but that doesn't really start at 6 p.m., but I still need to get to sleep. So, if that's the case. So, anyway, because I got something I need to take care of at home, but without further ado, I'm gonna get going, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. Sunday, I might continue Decongrammation or Silent Hill. I'm not sure which. It'll be one of the two. I'm just not sure which one yet, so... Anyway, without further ado, I need to do my dailies too. Frick. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye. Where's the button? There's the button.
Following